Go.
Okay. Thank you guys for joining me. Today we'll be talking about substance abuse. When I was in high school, I felt like the world could never get any better. When you're 18, you think that you know everything and no one can tell you because you think that you're finally legal. But little did I know that I didn't know half of what I thought I did, and I still do not. One of the biggest things in high school that all kids thought they knew about was drugs. This is the time in most people's life when they like to experiment because in their minds they have nothing to lose. If you wreck your car, or if you fail a class, you can just simply retake it, or your parents will buy you a new one. At this time in my life, I was not like most students. I worked my junior and senior year in high school, and if I wrecked my car, my parents would probably make me walk to school. I did not get second chances like many of my other friends, but I do now see why. During this time in my life, I had lost many of my friends due to drugs. They were so focused on drinking alcohol and getting high every day that I was the outcast because I did not want to do it. I did not want to do drugs because I was afraid, but mostly because the way it looked and the way it smelled. One of the most populated drugs in high school was marijuana, which is mostly referred to as pot. Marijuana is one of the easiest drugs to come by because it is locally grown and is inexpensive compared to most. Marijuana will stay in your system for up to 6 weeks and it is tested through a urine test. Some of the side effects of marijuana are becoming excessively hungry, becoming mellow, and not very alert, and acting as if you have no cares in the world. Although marijuana is the most common drug among teenagers in high school, there are other drugs that parents do not even think about. Some of these are prescription drugs and that their children are supposed to be taking for their ADD or ADHD, such as Ritalin, given to other children to take to get a natural high. Over-the-counter drugs are also used, such as cough syrup and painkillers, and even spray paints. Most stores now have an age restriction for those products because it becomes so dangerous to many teens. The next likely use of marijuana that a teenager is going to try out is alcohol. You see alcohol publicized all over the television, and these children begin to think it's something fun. But to tell you the truth, it will hurt you more in the end. The reason this is an age restriction to alcohol is 21 is because your brain is not fully developed until then, and by drinking, you are stunning your growth. Drinking is very dangerous because it not only stunts your growth, but is a big factor of deadly incidents. If you do not leave this speech with anything else, please understand that it is crucial that teenagers do not do any drugs of any kind because it's hurting them in the future. Parents need to be more involved in their children's lives and make them understand the term of working for what you have. Thank you for joining me. Good night.